In the words of the late George Carlin, BS is the glue that binds us together as a nation. Here comes a ton of it. It's time for BSing with Big Nate.
Welcome into another edition of BSing with Big Nate. I am Big Nate, and it's Memorial Day weekend. We're all doing our best to honor those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms, and what better way to celebrate that freedom and honor that than by enjoying a delicious cold summer beverage, because Memorial Day also the unofficial kickoff to summer. That's not what it's about, but it is when we all seem to open our pools. And I wanted a cold beverage, and I went to a man who I call the beverage expert. You know him as Huck. How you doing today, Huck?
Hey, I'm doing good, and I'm no slouch at the BSing part either. I'm just gonna say.
I know this to be a fact. That's
Okay.
that's why we have you on. You're good. You're good for drinking and BSing.
Right. All right. So what we're doing is we're gonna have a margarita today, and it's a good summer drink. It's good for by the pool or whatever ails you. So what I'm gonna start with is I have my glass, and I cut a lime a moment ago. So I'm gonna take this lime. I'm gonna give it a little squeeze, and I'm gonna rub the juice around the rim of the glass. There you go. Then I went down to the local grocery store and I got me some margarita salt here. So I take the cover off the margarita salt and I dip the top of the glass in it. All right. So now, as you can see, I have nice little chunky salt crystals on the top of my glass. I'm going to add ice to my glass. I'm going to add tequila to my glass, and I have the handle of Margaritaville Gold. I find that to be a really inexpensive but delicious tequila.
I'm using
So
the Lunazol Blanco.
That's all right.
Never had it.
I'm
We'll
using
see how
my
it is.
Happy Camper shot glass. I don't know if you saw that, Happy Camper. So I am in the camper down here at the creek doing some flood recon. I bought some lime juice from Key West. This is from Nellie and Joe's famous Key West lime juice from concentrate. So you know it's good if it's a tourist place. You know, there's no way it's just a tourist trap. No way at all. I'm gonna put a little sweetener in there. I like to use this. I would use simple syrup if I was a perfectionist, but I'm gonna use Truly. Give it a little stir and voila. Margarita. How's yours coming along?
How much lime juice would you say? About 2 shots?
I did 2 shots of tequila and 1 shot of lime juice.
All right. What about the sweetener?
I do 1 packet.
Well, I'm using a simple syrup.
Oh yeah, I do about a half of a shot of that. And I went ahead and squeezed a little fresh lime juice in here too. Oh my God, that's perfect. So I went ahead of you. Man, that's like sea salt. Feel like I'm eating a pretzel, drinking a margarita at the same time.
Sea salt's what I tend to use for everything, so that's what we got on here. But margarita, it's see, I didn't use gold tequila, so mine's a little more green than it is yellow. But cheers.
Cheers. There you go. Happy Memorial Day, if there's such thing as a happy Memorial Day.
I'm a big fan of the combination of tequila and salt.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that works so well.
I don't know either, but keeps you from getting dehydrated, sweating it out in the summer heat.
So you've been doing you're hanging out up at the cabin today doing some flood recon. How much did the creek rise?
Well, it was at 16 feet, and the bottom of the cabin is at 13 and a half feet. So you can do the math. There were about 3 feet of water in the cabin.
Did you have to wear waders into the cabin?
Oh, no, I waited. I couldn't even get here. As a matter of fact, the road was closed until about midnight last night. It has to get down below, I think, 12 and a half feet before the road reopens. But we can do, if my phone will allow me, we can do a quick little tour here, see what we got. See how far my phone service will allow me. I'm using a booster out here because we're in the country. As you can see, I'm in the RV. So we're coming out the RV door. It's a bit of a mess. We still got a pretty good flood going on. The house we got open. We're running fans. And if you notice, the RV, the hot tub used to sit parallel to the wall, against the wall, and it was actually floating over top of the concrete table for about 6 hours. And the only thing holding it was the 220 volt cord that goes to the house. I don't know if it's gonna work.
You were posting some video of it, and it was pretty wild. I've never seen a hot tub float. I was showing my wife. I was like, look at Huck's hot tub.
So we're still pretty high. Those two trees down there are where we hang the hammock, the two that are in the river. So that's give you an idea. We still got to come down a few more feet before we'll be back to normal pool. I got a team of drunken sailors coming from Blacksburg to help me clean this mess up. So probably we won't, but at least we'll give it a try.
Make them some of these delicious margaritas. That'll motivate anyone.
I'm going to make them do at least 1 or 2 rooms before I start serving them margaritas, I think.
That's fair. Well, Huck, this is a delicious margarita. I'm gonna let you deal with your flood waters. Don't drink any water. You don't know where that stuff's been.
Okay. Yeah, water is bad for you. I try to stay away from it anyway. So what do you got? I've missed you there.
So that's a reasonable policy to have. But thank you very much, and enjoy some margaritas for me.
All right, maybe we'll see you next week.
See you next week, Huck. Thanks.
Bye.